Hello, this is Mr. Hornby83 with Mr. Hornby83 ranking the Friday the 13th series from the best to worst. I'm going to start with the one I feel is best, and that is Friday the 13th Part 2. The reason why I say 2 is because 2 was the first one that had Jason in it. And it's just, it has what a lot of people consider the best final girl in it, and Jenny. And it has a pretty good cliffhanger ending on like what happened to Paul, which apparently they still don't answer in any of the Friday the 13th movies. But yeah. So yeah, Part 2 movie's a pretty good movie. It was, I think, toppled the first one. Next up is Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. It is the first entry in the Tommy Jarvis saga, and just because it's a final chapter doesn't mean it was going to be the end of the series. It just meant what the plans were was probably to go on to have Tommy Jarvis be the killer, which they never went to because 5 didn't do so well. They even ignored the ending of 5 where Tommy's about to stab Pam. And then 4, Corey Feldman plays Tommy Jarvis. But Tommy Jarvis was played like three different people. It was Corey Feldman, then John Shepard, and then Tom Matthews, which I think Matthews is the best one of the 3. Anyway, so next on my list, Friday the 13th Part 6. This was the one that Scream should really give the credit to on that franchise being what it was, is because Friday the 13th Part 6 broke the fourth wall. It really knew what it was, and it took advantage of that, and even took cheap shots throughout the movie. But at least they did treat Jason seriously, unlike another movie they got treated like a comedy. And the frickin' some stupid character is able to tell his character off. That wasn't the case with Friday the 13th 6, unlike Halloween Resurrection. Anyway, so next up on this list is Friday the 13th Part 1. And without this one, there would be no other Friday the 13th series. So Friday the 13th Part 1 is on this list because, like I said, without this one, the other ones wouldn't exist. Alright, next up, Friday the 13th Part 7. The first Kane Hodder, Jason. First appearance as Kane Hodder as Jason. He went on to do 7, A New Blood, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and then got booted from Freddy vs. Jason, which really made a lot of people mad. I thought it was still Kane Hodder, but apparently it wasn't. But, yeah, no, Friday the 13th 7 was really the last great one. And it was just coming off of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy, which lasted all 3 from 4 to 6. Next up, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't go too in detail to it. But the Friday the 13th remake wasn't that bad. They kind of gave a backstory on Jason, which, you know, we pretty much know the whole backstory on Jason, but it delved deeper into it. Wasn't as good as the original first one, but it was still alright. Alright, next up is Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, yeah, half the movie was not in Manhattan, New York as promised. Even the poster has it, frickin' Jason taking over New York, and really, he only takes over New York in the last half of the movie. And honestly, there's not that many kills in this movie. I mean, well, I don't know, there was quite a few on the boat, but, you know, pretty much he was in the city, didn't kill no one. He just kept chasing after the 2 main characters. So it was kind of odd. Alright, next up, Friday the 13th Part 3. And I'm sure a lot of people are probably like, well, why is this one? Yes, the only good thing about this movie was Jason got his famous hockey mask. Other than that, the movie was not that good. They had the 3D stuff going on, the freaking characters. I did not care for any of them. I was like, golly, hope Jason wipes them all out quickly. Chris starts out as a little bit stuck up. She does explain why she was like that in the middle of the movie, but I would have preferred to see the freaking alternate ending where Jason, like in one last, adrenaline act before he dies in 3, you could have had him decapitate Chris and then fall dead. But. Next up, Jason Goes to Hell. This movie, I like, but I do see how bad it is. It's just, you can see you can hear neighbor kids because the door is open. But, yeah, it does have one of the best looking Jasons in it. Just like with Seven's look of Jason, I like his look. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I liked the movie. I didn't mind them doing the body swap thing. I would have preferred to see more of Jason in the movie, but I kind of understood what they were doing. They got their own version of the freaking Nightmare on Elm Street 2 with Friday the 13th. Well, it wasn't even called Friday the 13th. It was called Jason Goes to Hell Final Friday. So, yeah. The only problem is the main characters were not really... That's probably people don't like the movie. The main characters were kind of, odd group of people you wouldn't expect to be main characters in Friday the 13th. I mean, you have a dude that looks half jock and looks half accountant, which is the main character, Steve. Then you got his ex-wife, Jessica, who got with some douchebag news reporter. You got Creighton Duke, who's supposed to know a lot about Jason, when you could have used that spot to bring Tommy Jarvis back. I'm sure Tom Matthews wouldn't have mind coming back, because a lot of people want to see a Tom Matthews versus Kane Hodder, a Tom Matthews, Tommy Jarvis versus a Kane Hodder Jason. But so yeah, Jason Goes to Hell. Then I believe finally on this list is Jason X. Now, I don't hate this movie as bad as another final entry in another horror franchise, Halloween Resurrection. But it's still, it does have an awesome kill with the freeze thing, but other than that, the movie just, I don't know why thank God they didn't take freaking Freddy or Michael Myers into outer space, or even Chucky. But Pinheads went to outer space, the Leprechauns went to outer space, Jason's now went to outer space. Let's see, who else? I think there was one other. Thank God they didn't put Leatherface in outer space either. Yeah, Jason X I just didn't like. And I was excited about when I seen the trailers, I was like, man, I'm probably not gonna like this movie. But that'll do it for my ranking of the Friday the 13th franchise. Do you agree with mine? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Get some shout outs real fast. Give a shout out to my daughter Lizzie Pie, my son James Black Ops Killer, who both of them joined me in my Colts video Sunday. Big shout out to Heavy Metal Turtle. Heavy Metal Turtle. He's a great artist. He paints shoes. He does refrigerator magnets. He even paints like on canvases of you know what I mean, on paper too. So and JR's gameplays and more. For right now, that's all who on YouTube that I can really give shout outs to. I was supposed to do this video last night, but I decided to do it on Friday the 13th since it was a ranking of the Friday the 13th movies. Why did I not put Freddy vs. Jason on the list? I'm saving that for another video. Same with Alien vs. Predator. But that'll do it for this video. Please like this video. Like I said, leave a comment or you disagree with my ranking or you agree. And I'll catch you guys later. See you later for my Facebook Live. Peace out.